Welcome back everybody to TCR, Trinity Competitive Racing. As we come here, we are in round 13 as we come into Sandvor after what felt like a very long 1 week break because of Thanksgiving as we Americans celebrate it. But sorry about the little delay, ran into a little problem, but with that meaning, we are into Sandvor here. It's a 2.6 miles track. It's 14 turns here, and we are using the regular corner cutting, so you'll see some drivers trying to use as much of the track as they can. They are allowed to go on the white and red curves, but in this track these curves are quite deadly, so I think a lot of drivers are going to try to avoid it. Currently the standings is Sir Charles is leading with 145 points. Blend Machine is 134 points right behind, and there's three rounds to go. So can Blend Machine make it, or can Sir Charles keep his lead? We'll find out. There's also quite a big battle from 7th all the way to 3rd. I mean, Camden Luca has 123 points as he had a great race last 2 weeks ago in Azerbaijan, pulling in a lot of points. I believe he won that race, yeah. Rockstar Vanker's 106 points behind 106 points. Rafa Hulk is 103 points. Broomhandle's tied with Rafa Hulk with 103 points. And Wiener Drank just 1 point behind. So it's very close right now, as you can see. And right now, the Red Bull, McLarens are leading with the Red Bulls right behind. So, but the McLarens have quite a comfortable lead. And as we're here joined by Rockstar Vanker, who's about to start his lap. Oh, there's somebody who's right there. So we're gonna go on board with Rockstar Vanker here for the first lap. What can you do? Keep it tight, get a great exit through here. Keep the minimum speed, come through here. Get early on the power, don't lose the back end, lose time now. Here we are. Now into this section right here is very tricky, as it's very easy to lose the car right here, but Rockstar Vanker has no problem through there and nails it. Coming through here, you don't want to go too much on that curve, as you can lock up and go straight forward. Get a great exit through here, brake early, get a nice apex as he hits it, get early on the power, right through here. Now here into this chicane, you want to come here, you want to jump over that curve here, get back down, short shift through the corner through here. Now you want to brake nice and early, hit the apex and get on the power as early as possible. And here you want to take the short line through the bottom, as you can see Rockstar Vanker does. And what is the time going to be? It will be at 11.1 to put in P3. It's a very nice lap. Current pole position is Camden Luca, who is in the pits with a 10.7. Blend Machine here, who's not on a lap. Mina looks like to be on a lap. Let's see what he can do on the Ferrari. Oh, never mind. His lights are on. We'll go with Rafa Hulk. Oh, and Rafa Hulk makes a big mistake coming out of that corner. So that's his lap over. Henderson is an out lap. Brother Cav is on a lap here. What is he going to do? His setter 2-time. What is it going to be? Oh, and Sir Charles puts it on pole position with 10.4. Oh, and Brother Cav is two tenths up on his time. Ooh, and that's a big crash for Brother Kraft as he loses it out of the chicane. Ooh, and that is a very nasty crash. So Brother Kraft is already out of the section, as we have 3 drivers who are out. Coming back here to TCR F1 Racing, he's going to start his lap. very easy to lock up on that corner, and in this track, keeping the tire temperatures low are very important thing. So I think you'll see a lot of drivers here trying to go slower than they usually could. Ooh, TCR F1 Racing goes wide. That's what I mean about that curve. It's a bit of a curve that you bottom off your car. But TCR F1 Racing still keeps it valid, as you remember. It's not the white line. It is the red. It is the red and white curves that define the track limits. So you can see TCR F1 Racer is 3/10 down on his lap, but we'll see what he can do on this one. Will he finish it off, or will he come back into the pits? No, he comes back into the pits. Alright. Corner's not on a lap. Winner drawing seems to be on a lap. See what he can improve his Sether 2 time. What will it be? DR is wide open. Is 6/10 up on his lap. Wow, that is going to be very good. Very good lap time for him. Can he keep it through? He sets purple Sether 2. Coming into here, brake nice and early. Get right on the power. Go up to the curb. Keep it low here. Keep it to the short line. But Wiener Drang decides to go for the faster option. Go to the outside for more top speed, and had to 10.5 to put him in P2. Wow. Very nice lap by the Red Bull driver. Fernando seems to be starting his lap. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Never mind. And there is a tire. There's a tire in that straight. Oh man. Love to see it. Anyways, as we're watching Crooner here, looks like to be a lap. Ooh, he has a very twitchy on the exit of it and goes on the grass, so that would surely lose him a bit of time, but he's still up on his time, just slightly up though. Can he keep it through here and gain a lot of time through here? Ooh, gets a bit of squirrely on the exit of it. Down into the penultimate corner, get right up to the line. Keep it right through here. Keep it low. What is it? Oh, and he comes back into the pits. Never mind. Ooh, we have a spinner of Valoneuil on the last corner. He is on the medium tires. So it looks like Valoneuil was trying to go on the medium tires. So we see the tires that everyone is on. Valoneuil was already 3 laps on those tires. So don't want to be going too much on those medium tires, and they're usually gonna wear them out. But it's like everyone up. Oh, and Camden Luca goes on pole position. Wow, the Williams driver, after coming back from a win in Azerbaijan, is going to try and get that win again. Remember, he's mathematically still in the championship, so don't count Camden Luca out until it's over. He does have time to have a cool down lap and set another lap. We'll see if he does or comes back into the pits. Rena Drank is coming out right behind the. You can see everybody's coming out, so it's going to be very, very tight to get a free air in this practice set in this quali section. Oh, I mean, it goes over the curve there. It's on that curve there, but still keeps it good. Right up to the curve. He's using the curves quite a lot, something that we're not seeing a lot of drivers use. DRS wide open. What is his Sether 2 time going to be? He's 3/10 up, so it's looking to be a very good lap for Minas. He's currently has a 11.4, so right now he will be an 11.3, putting him. He won't improve a position because Blend Machine has 11.1. Can he improve the another attempt to give him that position? Coming across the line, he takes a short line and does improve with a 11.0, so brings Blend Machine quite low. Talking about Blend Machine, we're gonna go on a lap with him. See it? He is a slight time on his up. Now remember, he is on a battle. He's in a battle, in a championship battle with his own teammate, Sir Charles. Didn't have a great race last time we came around in Azerbaijan, so he's gonna look and try to get that motion back up. Only slightly up on his time. He's going to put. Just coming across the last line. Keep it close to the bottom. He does improve. 10.8. Is he going for a second lap? I think he might be. Yeah, so Blend Machine looks like to be going for a second lap. We'll see later. Yeah, no, it's the wrong Red Bull. We'll have a spinner. Is that Valenio? Yes, it is. Valenio spins. And there it is. Come back to Rockstar Vanker, who it is on a lap. Can he improve his position? And ooh, and he spins. Oh. And that is qualifying over for Rockstar Vanker. Ooh, not what you want to see. What is the other Red Bull doing? He puts it on pole position with a 10.2. Wow. That means Camden Luca has to improve by 2/10, but he's on the grass, so that's over for. And Sir Charles comes over, ooh, and just missed pole position with a 10.6. Wow. Kind of here, and it's less than half a tenth from pole position for Sir Charles. He's still targeting P2 and does have that inside line to turn 1, so it's not necessarily a bad spot. Coming into Rockstar Vanker, he did spin, so there it is. There's quality for you guys. Wiener Drank and the Red Bull does take pole position. So there it is for qualifying. Now wait for the race and see what it is. You guys can drop your prediction in the comments below. We'll see who gets it right. My prediction. It's gonna be a tough one. Ooh, and Mina has a 5 grid penalty. I didn't see that. So Mina's gonna start quite low. But there it is, your starting grid. Wiener Drank in first, Sir Charles in second. That rounds off the first row. Cam DeLuca and XTX round off the second row. Broom Handle and Blend Machine round off the third row. Rockstar Vanker and Mina rounds off the fourth row, but Mina will get that penalty, putting Rafa Hulk up to P8, Crooner down to P9, and a couple other drivers will be getting put up. So there it is. And talking about the prediction, I think Wiener Drank will win. Sir Charles will be out of the podium. Cam DeLuca P2 and who can be third? I'm gonna go with Blend. I think Blend will make a bit of a comeback and close up the gap, and Cam DeLuca in second. So there it is. So Wiener Drank first, Cam DeLuca second, and Blend Machine in third. That's my prediction. here we are gonna start the formation lap, getting ready for 36 laps here for Sandbord. So it is a bit of a long race, but the lap times are short. I think race lap times will be around the 12s, around there. So 1 minute 12 or 11, around there. But yeah. So there it is. Drivers are already here, lining up on the grid, and 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's 5 lights, and away we go. Ooh, and Etienne gets a great. No, that's not Etienne. And Cam, look at it. Already is losing position down into P4. Sir Charles keeps his position. Oh, and there's a spinner. Oh, and that's Blind Machine who has spun. Oh, Blind Machine. Oh, there's another one there, and it's TCR F1 Ratio who has another spin. So far we have 2 spinners coming back up to the front of the grid. Everybody still kind of keeps their position. There it is. So Cameron Lucas loses 1 position, and it's a good one, yeah. So a lot of changes in the. His broom handle is going to try to make a move, backs out of it. Things otherwise, but Crooner, his teammates, is going to try to make a move on Raffahog. Can he make the move stick? So side by side over here, he does get the move. Crooner up into P7 already, made up 2 positions so far. Look at that. So DRS train behind him. And Mina's gonna try to make a move on the Aston Martin down the inside. Ooh, and there's a bit of contact. And he does spin. Mina does have a bit of a spin. Oh, and there's a bit of crash. Oh my god. Oh, that is not good. Virtual safety car. Ooh, there it is. Oh, a bit of an unfortunate. Mina tried to make a move down the inside of Valagnuel. Had a bit of a contact. Spun, and Tobo just didn't see it. So safety car is out. Now I must mention the strategy here. Softs. The game says that you can go 12 laps and then go into the hard for the 1 stop, or you can go for the 2 stop Go for the soft. Oh, and that's winner drink. Never mind. Looked like he was going to pit, but oh, and that's Camden Luca who pits. Yeah, Camden Luca pits. What is he going to change? We have damage. Oh, Camden Luca had damage. Oh, a bit of an unfortunate for him. Yeah, so 12 laps for the one stop on these softs. Now I must mention, these softs kind of don't last that good. They kind of drop off quite a bit, and with tire temperatures being really high, if you can't manage it, the undertake here is very powerful, as it's a very short pit lane with only about, I believe, only 14 seconds time loss under normal racing circumstances. But the undercut, even though it's a short pit lane, the undercut is very powerful due to the soft being as they get quite bad towards the end of the stint, as the tires are kind of up on temperature due to the scrubbing and understeer of the tire wear, and tire wear is quite high, and then the hards are very good. They are only about 5/10 slower than the mediums, I believe. So they're only about a second slower than fresh softs, but they do last quite a long time. So we'll see what the drivers think. Could a driver try to pull off a double stop? Go soft, medium, soft. We'll see. But there you have it. 4 laps in, we already had some drama, as we had TCR F1 racer who had spun. Blend Machine was also spun, and we had Mina and Tobo who came into an incident and are now DNF'd. Camden Luca did have damage and came in to change his tires. He's down into P13. I think the safety car might be coming in on this lap, so we'll surely get back to racing. Yep, safety car is in this lap. Now, where would Winner Drag start? Kind of don't want to give that slipstream down the straight and give opportunity for Sir Charles to overtake. So he could go late, but he could also try to catch him off guard and go early. So what will he do? He's warming up his tires. They're coming around the last corner. He's still not gone yet. So it looks like he's leaving it quite late. He is gone. Doesn't really catch Sir Charles off guard, but as we come to the back of the grid, and it's Tofu who's going to try to make a move on his own teammate. Can he make the move stick? No, he cannot. When Blend Machine has retired from the session. Oh, Blend Machine has retired. Oh, and there we have Spinner, who's Crooner. Crooner has spun, and we have Valenu who's going to try to make a move on Brother Crab. He does make the move stick on the main straight. Crooner is down now in last place as he had that spin. STS is very close. Ooh. Controller is a little low on battery. Should be good for now, but STS is very close to Sir Charles. Will he make a move? As we have Halberg, who does make a move with Camden Luca, as they're having a bit of a fight. Come back and watch it. TCR F1 races now joins, and we have a very beautiful helicopter shot, and he does get the move on Halberg. So Halberg loses 2 positions after trying to overtake Camden Luca. Everybody's very close here, as we have Camden Luca, Omega, Brother Cav. Valenu. Ooh, and there it is. Cam DeLuca is going to try to make a move on Omega, as he did have a bit of a squirrely start. Ooh, and there's contact. There is contact. Oh, and they're out. Cam DeLuca is out. Oh my God. That surely is going to be a safety car. I'll be very surprised if it isn't. It doesn't look like it will be. It is not a safety car. Cam DeLuca tried to make a move down the inside of Omega into turn 1, and Omega closed down the space on it and crashed out, and Tofu just hit Z4 hit Cam DeLuca, so very unfortunate. But look at this, Omega is not going to try to make a move on Brother Cav, who is on the medium tires. Is he going to try to make a move down the inside into the chicane? He tries to go for a move, but just couldn't make it stick. He's going to try to get a great exit through here. Will he try to go move into the turn 1? He's a bit far back, but he does have the slipstream and he's not gaining much. DRS is enabled on this lap. Won't be used on this straight. Ooh, and Brother Cav goes a bit wide and leaving Omega to have a look down the inside of him. Can't make the move stick. Now here into the hairpin, you can take a couple lines. Omega's try to go. Can't get it yet. Dirty air here is very thing. XTX is still very. XTX has lost the position to Broom Handle. Oh, I missed that. But XTX looks like he's trying to make a move back on Broom Handle and get that position back. Can't make the move stick. We'll have DRS wide open into here into the chicane, but I don't think he's going to want to overtake into here. He's going to want to wait for the long straight. Ooh, and SCS spins. Ooh. That is SCS who has spun. He's trying to get back into the race safely, and he does rejoin. Ooh. Talking about that. Oh, bit of an unfortunate there for XTX. Taking that line towards the bottom is a bit risky, and I think he might have his ERS overtake on, and he's kind of asking for too much out of your tires. Talking about that, Valenu on the medium tires is trying to make a move on Rafa, who is in the 7 laps old soft. So you can see that the soft are already starting to kind of drop off a little. We're talking about that. Rafa, he's gonna try to make a move on Rockstar Banker. He's on the end. He's gonna be around the outsider into the chicane, and he does make the move stick. Wow, very nice by Rafa, but now that does mean that Rockstar Banker will have DRS and try to get him back on the main straight. Rockstar Banker, it's a bit back behind, but that's going to leave Valenu, who had a very subtle look into the inside, but just wasn't close enough. Rafa up into P4. Just going back to the front, as we haven't seen much, and looks like Sir Charles is pushing a little bit as he just set purple setter 2. Purple setter 1. Sorry about that. It's very close to Wiener Drank. Still can't get that move into the chicane. DRS wide open for Sir Charles, who's 3/10 behind. Is he going to make the move? He's going to try to go down the inside. Has a bit of a look. Doesn't stick to it. It just wasn't far. It wasn't close enough. Talking about this, Rafa Hope now makes a move on Broom Handle. Ooh, but Broom Handle's going to try to get him back. But Rafa Hope does stick the position. Can he try to Broom Handle into the hairpin? No, he can't. So Rafa Hope is making quite some positions up here. How many positions is he up? Let's take a look. If I can find it. Can't find the position. Here it is. Rafa Hope is already 5 positions up, so Rafa is starting to make a bit of a move. We are on lap 10, so look out for people trying to go for undercut or overcuts here. So we are starting to get into that pit window for the soft compound runners. Sir Charles is Rockstar Vankers makes a move on Broom Handle, who falls another position. Broom Handle seems to be struggling a bit. Is just patient sitting around. Ooh, and you can see he's gonna try to make a move down the inside of here. Ooh, bit of a and he spins. He goes on the curves and spins. Valenue. Oh no! Tried to go for a bit of a risky move and does unsettle his car into this corner, which you really don't want to be unsettled. So Valenue does spin. There's another spinner. Seems to be T4, who has spun. Now, does Winner Drink get DRS off of? I don't think he does. No, he does not. Sir Charles once again just not close enough to Winner Drink to make that move. Bit of spread apart, and we have a spinner, and I believe that's T4 again who has spun. Yeah, it was. So T4 not having the greatest of the race here. He's slowing down. Hopefully he hasn't retired. And he has retired. Oh, hasn't he retired? No, he has not. Oh, he's just letting never mind, he's just letting the people who lapping him get past. We are on lap 12, so this is the pit window for the soft runners. Will they try to go for... Will Sir Charles try to go for the undercut or the overcut? He will. So Sir Charles is in the pits. Sir Charles is going to attempt the undercut. Remember, I did mention that the undercut is very powerful. Right here. Ooh. Sir Charles is going on the medium tires. Sir Charles thinks that the medium tires are better than the soft, better than the hards. Where will Sir Charles come out? Will he be in the dirty air? No, he's not. So Sir Charles won't be in the dirty air. You can see he was under the risk of coming out behind Brother Cav. He could have very well given dirty air. We'll see the gap to the leader. Gap is 15.8. And you lose about 14 seconds in this track. So we'll see. And there's the yellow flag. There's T4 who's just letting. There's a lapped car. Charles gaining a bit. There's another spinner. This to be one of the Aston Martins. He does set purple Sether too. Really pushing it here, trying to get that undercut work on Wiener Drink. There's Wiener Drink in the pits. Wiener Drink does not go in the pits. Wiener Drink stays out. Wow. Russell Ranker does pit. Wiener Drink is going to try to overcut Sir Charles. Might be going stretch out the soft as much as he can and try to go for and try to have softest fresher mediums now. Everybody looks to be a bit spread out. So Charles is very close to Omega, who's in front. I think Omega should be pitting in within the. When Wiener Drink does pit in, Wiener Drink is on the hard tires. So Charles come out in front. Ooh, it's going to be very close. But he does come out, so Sir Charles has undercut Wiener Drink. Wiener Drink is on the hard compound, so Wiener Drink is going to try and use the advantage of the hards and try and have a better race tire towards the end of the race. So Sir Charles is now in the net P1. Trying to make a move on Omega, who seems to be very slow on those old softs. Going to try to make a move. He's going to try to go around the outside and into the chicane, and he gets it before the turn. So Sir Charles now is up to P2 and only 9 seconds behind Rafa, who has stayed out on 14 laps old softs. So Rafa is pitting in. Where will he come out? Remember, he wasn't running in P3 before the pit stops. Omega is going to try and stay out and try and use the DRS of Sir Charles to try and undercut and then overcut Rafa. Rafa goes off for the medium tires. And he did extend the soft a bit, so might work. We'll see. We have a spinner, that's Taford, who has retired. Main straight. Yes, it is. Ooh, that's a very nice impression. Oh, and safety car. Oh, and there is safety car. Who has yet to pit? Oh, so this is gonna be great for Omega. Yeah. Who has yet to pit? So TCR F1 racer has yet to pit this race, so this is going to be great for him and Brother Cap too. Harburg also yet to pit, so this safety car is going to work wonders for them. Omega pits in. What tires is he going to go on for? On the medium tires. Yep. I'm gonna go on the end of these medium tires, fresh mediums. There it is. This is gonna change strategies quite a bit now, as Wiener Drink is on the hard compounds. So this is going to allow Sir Charles to save his tires, which is what Wiener Drink does not want. Rafael does stay in P3. Safety car of the race, and I will take this time to promote the league a little. Sure you all may know. If you don't, if you're new around here, we race on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday, same time, same place. Tuesday we have the Silver Division, which is what you're currently watching. Wednesday we have the Gold Division, same time. And I race here, so my name is Captain Blade. I forgot to mention that at the start. So my name is Captain Blade. I am racing in the Gold Division, and on Thursdays we have the Platinum Division, which the championship is secure by Passassin, who had a very dominant race, winning 6 wins in a row, I believe, or 5. And he claimed it in forgot what race it was. Might have been Brazil, where we had the double sprint race technically. So safety car is on this lap. So yeah, so Assassin has claimed the championship there, but doesn't mean that you shouldn't watch Platinum, because we have the fastest drivers in this league, and I'm sure you're gonna want to be watching that. Anyways, coming back into this race in silver, Sir Charles is leading the race this time, and it won't be Wiener Drank. Now, is he going to try and recreate what Wiener Drank did? We'll see. Looks like he will. He is leaving it quite late. Wiener Drank has done this before, so look at him. Wiener Drank is kind of knowing what's going to happen. There's still some debris on the track, but Rafael gets a great start on Wiener Drank. He's going to go down the inside into turn 1. Can he make the move stick? Ooh, with a bit of contact, but they're still going good. Wiener Drank is going to try to go around the outside into the hairpin. Just can't make the move stick. Now he's going to try to make a switch back. Just couldn't make the move stick. But Wiener Drank does live for another lap. We have Roxanne Franklin very close. Now Rafael is trying to still make a move on Wiener Drank here. Now Wiener Drank is on the harder compound, so Rafael is on the medium, so he will be faster than Wiener Drank for now. So Rafael knows that he's gonna have to take advantage of this, because the more he waits, the less his advantage of overtaking Wiener Drank decreases. Positions seem to stay kind of the way they were. Everybody's still close behind. Rockstar Banker already second down on Omega. STS on the other hand. Ooh, and Omega has spun on the main straight, and that is another has. Oh, safety car once again. Oh, I think TCR F1 Racer might have lost it due to Omega spinning. There it is. Quite a bit of debris on that main straight. Brother Craft does pit. Wow. Both Haas drivers lost it in the same corner. So not a great race for both Haas driver. 10 drivers remaining. So it is a bit of a tricky track, as you can see. A lot of people spinning, trying to go for moves. I mean, what's expected for this track? It is kind of a classic classic track here. It's very tight. There's grass on the track limits. The curves are quite dangerous here, and not many overtaking opportunities due to how it's not quite stretchy, this track. So drivers are going to be more aggressive in this track, trying to make a move, which is leads into all these mistakes and incidents. He's coming into here. Is Wiener Drank going to pit? Yes, he will. He will be going onto the medium tires. I think the softs are elastic. Going up medium tires, getting rid of these slow hards. Oh, he has wing damage. Ooh. That will put him a couple places down. So Wiener Drank and Brother Craft gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under safety car. Now Wiener Drank took pole position and was leading this race until the pit stop comes in. He's decided to go for the overcut on the hard tires to try and go onto the end where Sir Charles would have the disadvantages, as Sir Charles was going to be on those old mediums and he was going to be on those better shape hards. So but because of these safety car hasn't worked out for Wiener Drank. Now the question is, will he make these positions up? I mean, tires are pretty close together between everybody else. Everybody else is on the medium tires except Halber, who is on the 3 laps old car. Everybody else is pretty close on the laps of these mediums, so it will be quite hard for Wiener Drank to overtake these drivers. Rafa Hulk is up in P2. So Rafa Hulk already up 10 positions, I believe. So check here. Quick moment. Rafa Hulk is up 6 positions. 6 positions up into P2. Sir Charles 1 position up into the lead. Now this is a very good thing for Sir Charles, as his teammate has DNF from this race. So that's 25 points gained in the championship standings. And I'm going to do my math here a little, and I'll see what the gap will be if it stays like this. So currently we were saying that coming into this round, Sir Charles has 145 points with Blend Machine and 134 points. So the gap with that. The gap currently is 11. It is 11 points, and with the 25 that Sir Charles will gain, it's 36 points in the lead with what seems to be just 2 rounds to go after this race. So it's not looking so good for Blend Machine and his championship hopes right now. Cam DeLuca also has DNF'd, so he's going to take a hit on his championship standing. But look at this, doesn't mean that it's over yet, as Rockstar Vanker has 106 points, so he's going to gain quite a lot of points here on Cam DeLuca, who he's right behind. Rafa Hulk is in front of Rockstar Vanker, so he will overtake that position, and he's only 3 points behind. Anyways, we'll leave the championship standings for a little bit, and we're back to green light racing as Sir Charles does take us off. Hasn't caught anyone off guard. Actually, Rockstar Vanker is going to try to make a move around the outside on Rafa Hulk. Can he make the move stick? No, he cannot. Rafa Hulk already has been in this position already, so he knows what he needs to do. And he keeps the position, but STS creeps up on Wiener Drank, as you can see, and makes the move on Rockstar Vanker. So Rockstar Vanker already has lost the position already. Everybody does stay quite the same here. Take a look at Wiener Drank, who's trying to make those positions up that he has lost due to the unfortunate of the safety car. very S12 is very close on Raffle. Sorry. Still can't make that move, and there's a yellow flag, and that is Omega who has spun. And another safety car. What? Another safety car. Oh my god, I don't see the reason for the safety car, but surely they're going to be pitting. I mean, there's still quite a lot of debris in the main straight. As you can see, Raffle just goes over front wing. So the marshals are kind of a bit lazy here around Sanvor, who seem to not bother in picking up the debris. So that could have resulted for the safety car. And Omega spinning. So Winner Drink is on the soft tires. So he's going to take this chance and use these soft tires to make up all these positions now. If Sir Charles is to pit, he's going to lose quite a lot of positions now. For any of these people. So they kind of have to now just tough it out. I mean, there aren't quite good condition mediums, as they've done 10 laps on these tires, and only about, I believe, 6 of those, I believe only really 4 laps of those were on the racing, or 2 laps. So very hard to follow with the strategies here. I think these drivers are just kind of put into a position where you can't really go into much of a strategy. Now, so we'll finish off the standings that we were talking about earlier on before we were into green light racing for one lap. But Broom Handle is down in P5, right behind Vanker. And currently in the standing, he is behind Vanker, so no, he's behind Raffahawk. So, if I'm not mistaken, Raffahawk is the big winner from this race so far. As it will put him into P4. Would put him into P3. There's 20 points gap. No, it will not. But it will be only 2 points difference from Cam DeLuca and Raffahawk. Rockstar Vanker will lose a position in the standings, and Broom Handle will just be right behind him so far. Quite a bit of a tight championship so far in the top 5, top 6, I must say. Now Wiener Drank also in that battle, I must say, as he is in P7, only 1 point behind Broom Handle and Raffle, but right now he will only be gaining 2 points from this race. So what can he gain into this race? Safety car is going on this lap, so only one lap on their safety car. That's good. So Sir Charles is going to get us green light racing for the 3rd time. So I'm sure he has a lot of experience in restarting this race in this track now. So what will he do? Will he try to catch Raffahawk off guard, or will Raffahawk go and catch and not get caught off guard and try to make a move into turn 1? So we're back to green light racing as Sir Charles does goes off. S12 kind of is quite alongside of him. He's going to try to go around the outside of Raffahawk. Can he make the move stick? Ooh, and contact. And Raffahawk has been sent to the back of the grid now. Oh. And another change. S12 trying to make a move on Raffahawk and spins Raffahawk. Now I couldn't really see who was really at fault there, but we'll see now. S12 is going to try to make a move on Sir Charles. So S12 with quite of an aggressive restart here. Oh, but unfortunate for Raffahawk, he made his way through, fought hard, and as you can see, just like that, in one simple moment, that the race can change. S12 is still very close to still very close to Sir Charles. Winner Drake already up to P6, so making 3 positions up, and another safety car. And by that, I think the game might be glitched. Yep. Seems like the game might be glitched. So that is a bit of an unfortunate circumstances if the game is glitched. I didn't see anyone spinning or having any contact or damage. I mean, the stewards here finally decided to clean up the track, but still safety car. Don't know what's going on right now. I mean, we know Codemaster for having a bit of a bit of a wing there on the, but it's not really on the track, and there's a bit of a end plate on the other side of the track. So could that be causing these safety cars? I don't know what to say. You have it once again, Codemaster with a great game. Bit of an ironic bit of an ironic name, I must say. Codemasters. Bit of an ironic name. Now, with the situation that we've been presented in, Sir Charles could very well win the race in the next race. I mean, win the championship in the next race. I mean, it is a 36-point gap, so even if Blind Machine wins and Sir Charles comes in second, it'll still be 30 points. So Sir Charles does have to be quite low on the grid with Blind Machine kind of winning. Now we do have another safety car restart. No one is really making a move on anyone. Oh, and that is Wiener Drink, who has fallen down the grid. Oh god. So that is Wiener Drink, who any position that he has made up in progress has just got undone right there. So turn one seems to be a bit of a danger zone for these drivers here. We've seen quite a lot of spins and races ruined here, and quite a lot of DNFs in that turn. Etienne is going to try to make a move on Sir Charles here. Now we will see a run here when the drivers come around here, if it is a glitch. We have a great helicopter shot here, view, I must say. So, is it a glitch? Doesn't seem like it is a glitch. Oh, and that is another spinner, and that is Broom Handle, who spun out of the last corner. Now we have 6 laps to go, so I don't think, even if it was a glitch, I don't think safety car will be coming out once again, just because there's not really much laps for it to come out. Or we could have just made as well ran out of fuel for the safety car, so it won't be coming out. We might have run out of fuel for the safety car. So hopefully these drivers definitely not going to be running out of fuel, as we've been on their safety car for quite a lot of laps here. So STS is still staying close with Sir Charles to try and make a move. Talking about that Rafa hook on the soft tires, he's going to try to make a move on Crooner here. He's not close enough. Will he going to make a move? No, he won't. So Rafa trying to get back in that as highest position as he can. He's still just not quite close enough. DRS will be enabled this lap. Etienne gets very close through sector 2, so Etienne is very strong in sector 2, so could be. The problem is that here sector 2 is not much overtaking opportunities, but DRS is enabled now, so Etienne is going to have the DRS advantage into the main straight here. He is close enough. He might as well look like he will get it. So STS makes quite a bit an easy move here with the help of DRS. Now STS is 4 laps fresher than Sir Charles here. So STS could win this too, but could have his win stripped apart if he is deemed at fault for that incident with Rafa. Come back. It is not the same. It is not the same for Rafa. Doesn't seem to be making any positions here on the soft tires. Doesn't seem to be faster. Yeah. So it's already 7/10 built to Sir Charles, so he definitely seems to be quite fast. Definitely seems to be faster. But can Sir Charles stay within that DRS and stick with it and maybe make a move? And there is the spinner, and that is Rafa. That is Rafa who has spun. Another spinner out of the last corner. Oh, and Rafa has gone from great race to bad race. Surely Rafa is going to try and forget about this race. On the other hand, Rockstar Vanker now will be extending his lead against Rafa. Charles 8/10 behind STX. So he's still within the DRS, but doesn't seem to be faster. So it's going to be quite tricky for Sir Charles to make a move on STX. But then I must mention once again, STX could have his race stripped. We'll leave that to the school and we will wait to see. Doesn't seem like anyone can really make a move here, even with DRS. So not much really happening here, it's just Rockstar Ranker trying to close down the gap on Crooner and try and go for an overtake. Coming back up to the front, Sir Charles still struggling to make that to take that seconds down, to make that pace up. Really getting close here on Crooner. Can he make? Now we are on the last lap of the race, like 36 of 36. So if you're gonna make a move here, it's gonna have to be now. Rockstar Ranker really getting closer here. 2/10. Can Rockstar Ranker get this podium? Back up to the front. Sir Charles is 6/10 behind. Doesn't seem like Sir Charles will be able to get STX, but talking about that, STX will be the winner of the Zandvoort Grand Prix. But can he stick to that position? Rockstar Ranker couldn't get that position on Crooner, so he just misses out on that podium. Crooner gets P3, so STX wins the Zandvoort Grand Prix. Sir Charles in second place and Crooner in third. Rafa Hope will come in and take P5. Hallberg P6. Omega P7. Marina Drank P8, and Broomhandle rounds off in last place to get P9. So, there you have it. A very exciting race here in Zandvoort. Very exciting race, I must say. I mean, quite a lot of safety cars, but still provided some actions with a lot of drivers spinning and making mistakes. So there you have it. Now, there it is. STX, the Spaniard, on the podium in first place. I must mention, Crooner in the Alpine and seems to be a French driver, so that's very good. A French driver in a French car in the podium. Great job to him and Sir Charles in P2. Still extends his lead, so it's not the end of the world for Sir Charles, but I'm pretty sure he's going to want that P1 to keep that to make sure he has the best chance to claim his title in the next race. Talking about that, we will have try and invite the podium guys and have them join, see what they can say. So, so there it is. Sir Charles has joined. See if XTX and Kruner will join.
Hello?
Hello. Alright, well, we'll see
Hello.
if XTX joins. Anyways,
I'm ready whenever.
we'll kick it off here with Kruner, who got P3 in the Alpine. Talk us through the race.
Honestly, I didn't expect any result on this because, you know, I'm living in France. I'm so busy since a couple of weeks and I didn't train on Zandvoort. And Zandvoort is that kind of track where you need to be so confident. So I honestly didn't expect anything, and this podium is just a surprise for me.
Yeah, I mean, this track proved to be tricky, as we had a lot of drivers spinning um, and making quite a lot of mistakes and quite a lot of DNFs. And what would you say about what was the hardest part of this race in terms of with the safety cars and not being able to really have a strategy?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a glitch or something like that, but there is too many safety cars on this race. But the most difficult was the beginning of the race because I didn't fill the car with all the fuel, you know, and I spawned on the first ending safety car. I was alone on the track, and that was the hardest part of the race for me. And after, I just want to protect Broom handle position because it is my teammate, and I want him to score points, so I want to protect him. And he spawned on the few last laps, so I just put my mental on full attack and just try to keep the podium, and that's what happened.
Yeah, well, seems to work out, and you got a podium here. I must mention you are in the Alpine and you are French, so it's quite of a good thing, you know, podium in a French car by a French driver. So very good results from you. Now this does mean that this season is coming quite to a close, and with two races to go, how would you approach these last two races?
Um, Honestly, my season is just a nightmare because I was DNF on almost the half of the season. So I didn't play anything for the two last races. Just want to put Broom at the best position we can, and that's all my targets for the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean that's very nice from you trying to get Broomhandle as high up in the position. I mean he is in a bit of a battle for the with a
For the
couple other
podium on the driver championship.
yeah for a couple other drivers. So great from you to try and help your teammates out, kind of like Alonso and Ocon in real life, as Alonso tried and defend as hard as possible from Lewis in Hungary to give Ocon that first win. So anyways,
Yeah,
great
that
from
was
you.
the plan. That was
Yep.
the plan in the few last lap when I think winner drawings was in soft, and I just want to defend the Bromendel position, but
Yeah, I mean, great stuff from you. See you. We'll see you next week, which I believe is in. Forgot which race it was. Oh God. Um, hold on.
that's Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico. So, how do you think about how are you in Mexico? Uh, how do you feel in
Uh,
Mexico?
Honestly, I didn't play in out on this game to make I couldn't tell you where I will be in Mexico because I didn't know my home pace, you know.
Yep.
So we will see next week. Surprise.
Well, I mean, this race just showed that you can't really count anything out. But anyways, great race. Congrats on the podium, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks, Pete.
Now, on to Sir Charles, who got second on this race. How you say the race went?
Oh, yeah, overall, pretty good. It was pretty smooth. Didn't really make any mistakes. Um, but yeah, I just tried to race smart. I knew it was going to be a bit of a chaotic race, kind of similar to Hungary, where there was going to be a lot of spins, probably a lot of carnage. That was kind of my number one goal, and I think it checked all the boxes. So, and obviously, it's a good points day again. I feel like that's what I say every time I'm on here now, but got to feel good about that.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, Blind Machine did retire in the pits quite early in the race. Don't know really the reason why. I mean, he did have a spin at the start of the race. So, um, so very unfortunate for your teammate, Blind Machine, but he's also your rival. And at one point, you were looking to be the favorite to win this race. And but XTX does come back on fresher tires and seem to have the better pace. But if you were to win this race, you would have a 36 point gap to Blin, which means that you could very well win it in the next race. And haven't done really the math, but looks like you will have just a 30-point gap now, which still very well means that you could win it next race. Depending where a Brilliant Machine finishes, or you finish. So how will you approach next race, knowing that you could take the championship in the next race?
Well, I mean, you can't really approach it any differently. You know, you just got to go out there and just try and hit your marks, not make any big mistakes. That's going to be the name of the game. Obviously, I feel, you know, I've had consistent pace pretty much all year. It's just been a matter of not doing anything stupid throughout the race. So that's kind of, you know, been my goal, and hopefully, you know, if I do that, I should be in a good position next week. And like I said, barring a disaster, we should wrap up the constructors next week as well. It's going to take a big disaster for us not to do that next week, but yeah, overall I'm in a good spot. Probably going to sound like I'm just whining a bit here, but you know, those safety cars, we had what, 5 safety cars today, and like 3 of them back to back to back. I mean, you know,
Yeah, it
I
definitely
don't make it
takes
sound
the
like I'm
fun
taking
away.
anything away from STX, but like, you know, you can't help but to notice, you know, he jumps up a position on every single restart. You know, good, like I said, good for, you know, good on him, and he was able to pass me and hold me off. But it's just like, you know, these safety cars are starting to get ridiculous, especially since like the last 2 seemed like they came out for no reason, and you know, it didn't really affect me. Like I said, STX certainly had to earn it in order to beat me. Like I said, I don't want to take anything away from him. Like, you know, there's other guys I'm sure who either spun or lost a bunch of positions whose races were greatly affected, and this is 2 races in a row where a safety car has come out late in the race for pretty much no reason, and it's completely altering the course of the race or someone's results, you know, someone's seasons, and I just think it's a bit ridiculous. So I don't know if the TCR officials, there's a reduced safety car setting. I don't know if they're on that. I don't know what safety car settings we're on, but maybe that'll be something to look into for next season. But you know, these past couple of races have just been just kind of stupid for safety cars essentially coming out for no reason, and you know, essentially just changing the results for several drivers right at the end. So I'm a little annoyed about that, but like I said, overall, definitely. You know, I'll end it by saying, you know, SCX again definitely earned it. But at the same time, you know, more positives today for me, but I'm still a bit annoyed by the whole thing.
Yep, definitely understand. But I must say it might have been of a glitch. Don't think it was because of the setting that we currently run, but
Okay, well then there's the thing that happened at Baku. Then it's like, you know,
yeah,
it had the same thing happen there. You know.
seemed like it was a bit of a glitch from the game, as there was, even after the safety cars, the debris that was left on the track, they wouldn't be picked up. So that could have been the cause of the safety car just coming out. But either way, I understand. It was kind of, must have been frustrating for you trying to have a race, but really couldn't because of these because of the safety car. But I must mention, STX did have a bit of an incident with Rafa Hulk while Rafa Hulk was in P2. He tried to go around the outside in turn 1 and had contact with Rafa Hulk, sending Rafa Hulk spinning and into last place, basically. So don't count out on this race. You could very well still win it.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the stewards say, but
I know they've had a couple run-ins before this season, but yeah, I don't know. I'd rather not win a race that way, but you know, at this point in the season, I'll take any points I can get, I guess.
yeah. Anyways, so 2 races left into the season. Like I said, you could win in the next race, but yeah, I mean, Mexico is next race. So what do you think about Mexico?
You know, I wouldn't be. You know, I'll be completely honest here. I probably shouldn't be, but I wouldn't be too. My feelings wouldn't be too hurt if a giant sinkhole just opened up and swallowed that place. But we'll see. You know, it seems like every track that I've not looking forward to, I end up doing really well at this season, and then every track I think I'm going to, you know, I'm really going to go for the win and something dumb happens. So
Yeah.
like I said, I'm just going to try and, you know, not do anything stupid, approach it like every other race, and just, you know, maximize my points to the best of my ability.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, it was great talking to you, and great job on the P2, and I must say, I wasn't really counting you on winning this race. My prediction was that you were going to fall out of the podium, so you kind of did prove me wrong, but anyways, see you next weekend. Good luck on your championship.
Yep. Thank you. Good luck tomorrow.
Yep. You're welcome. Thanks. Alright, so there you have it, guys. That is the race for Sandvort. See you guys next week, same time, same place for the gold race. I will be racing in it, and so yeah, see you guys next week. Well, tomorrow. Alright.